Breaking news. Welcome to today's headlines. Ohanaeze hails Southeast governors' intervention in Nnamdi Kanu's case. Ohanaeze hails Southeast governors' intervention in Nnamdi Kanu's case. To my dear listeners from wherever you're listening from, please stay tuned as I read today's news. The youth wing of Apex Igbo Socio-Cultural Organization, Ohanaeze Ndigbo, has commended the state governors of the Southeast region over their intervention in Nnamdi Kanu's case. Daily Post had reported that the governors, after their last meeting, disclosed that they had commenced a political solution towards securing Kanu's freedom. The embattled leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, has been in the custody of the Department of State Services, DSS, a situation that has continued to increase tension in the Southeast region. In a statement made available to the news outlet on Monday by the President General of the Ohanaeze Ndigbo Youth Council Worldwide, Mazi Okwuinaboyeke, he hailed the governors for initiating the process towards Kanu's release from the custody of the DSS. Okwu stated that the development was a response to the group's earlier outcry that only a political intervention would guarantee the agitators' freedom. We have said it repeatedly that issues like these can never be resolved by throwing tantrums around or causing a situation of anarchy. This is not the first time Ndigbo are passing this route, and it was only through a political solution that the matter was resolved. We know that this one will not be an exception. The National Assembly caucus has also before now started the same process, and now that governors have joined them, we are upbeat and that the process would be fastened and Kanu released as quickly as possible. We thank the governors in a very special way, as well as the religious and traditional leaders in Igbo land for the role they are playing. In a similar manner, we'll also appreciate the members of the Ohanaeze youth in the UK and Asia and other diaspora communities for towing the path of peace. At this point, the governors and the NAS members should meet Buhari and make the singular demand for the unconditional release of Kanu and other prisoners of conscience across the detention facilities in Igbo land, he said. He, however, appealed for de-escalation of tension in the southeast to allow the political leaders to focus on the work before them. The youth should cease all forms of hostilities going forward. We should allow our leaders the ear of freedom to carry out this assignment. We have absolute faith in the ongoing political process. All those who demand to know the details of the process should hold their peace, he added. Meanwhile, the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, has blamed the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, for the low turnout of voters in the November 6 Anambra governorship election, declared inconclusive. Sam Egwu, INEC supervising resident, Electoral Commissioner to Anambra told Channels TV Sunday evening, there is a world state of fear that has been created by the politics of agitation for a separate state in this part of the country. IPOB has been able to enforce the sit-at-home order over time, so the fear of IPOB has become the beginning of wisdom. Speaking on the impact IPOB had on the voters' turnout, he said, "We have had a problem with extremely low voter turnout. The voter turnout, I think, if you are scientific in terms of what we are seeing in many local governments, you are actually dealing with less than 25% voter turnout. And this is not really good for our democracy." Egu was the supervising resident electoral commissioner for Onitsha North, Onitsha South, and Ogbaro local government areas. In the early hours of Monday, INEC suspended the Anambra governorship election result until the election was conducted in Ihiala local government area on November 9. Returning officer Professor Florence Obi stated that the election did not hold in Ihiala local government area and would be difficult to announce the winner due to insufficient margin of victory for the leading candidate, Professor Charles Soludo of the All Progressives Grand Alliance, APGA. Soludo's APGA has maintained a comfortable lead over his main challengers in the All Progressives Congress, APC, and the People's Democratic Party, PDP, but Ihiala has more registered voters than the margin between APGA and its runner-up, PDP. So my dear listeners, now we've come to the end of our today's news. Please do drop by at the comment section and let's know what your view is all about. Thank you for listening.